Intro. Attorneys general for nearly half of the United States are sounding the alarm and asking the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals to keep mifepristone on the market. While this case plays out, a ruling by Judge Matthew Kaczmarek of the U.S. District Court in Amarillo, Texas, could have a devastating impact on access to medical abortions. Voiceover. Mifepristone is the most common method to terminate a pregnancy in the U.S., accounting for about half of all abortions. On Friday, Judge Matthew Kaczmarek of the U.S. District Court in Amarillo, Texas, effectively revoked the FDA approval of mifepristone, which could take effect any minute now if it isn't blocked by the Fifth Circuit or the Supreme Court. Legal experts/attorneys, attorneys general from 23 states and the District of Columbia filed a court brief on Monday condemning Judge Kaczmarek's ruling as legally erroneous and warned it would undermine the FDA's approval process. They argued that Kaczmarek's order would eviscerate the sovereign decisions made by the states to protect access to abortion. Voiceover. The Department of Justice on Monday asked the Fifth Circuit to rule on its request to halt Kaczmarek's decision by noon Thursday. Danco Laboratories, the distributor of mifepristone, also asked the appeals court to pause the ruling for at least 14 days so the company has the opportunity to seek emergency relief from the Supreme Court. Doctors. If Kaczmarek's decision goes into effect, it could have a devastating impact on the availability of abortions, as mifepristone is the most common method used to terminate a pregnancy during the first trimester. Doctors are worried that curtailing access to this method will result in more abortions taking place later in pregnancy, further increasing costs and medical risks. Reporters. In the wake of the Supreme Court's ruling to overturn Roe v. Wade, both sides of the abortion debate are closely following the latest developments in this case. Meanwhile, states, such as California, are stockpiling misoprostol in the event that Kaczmarek's decision goes into effect, as misoprostol is recommended by the World Health Organization as a standalone abortion drug. Conclusion. The fate of mifepristone's availability on the market hangs in the balance as the Biden administration appeals for relief in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court. It's clear that this case could have damaging repercussions for reproductive rights across the United States.